Kristin Cavallari announced her divorce, Demi Lovato reunited with her Sunny with a Chance castmates, and Chrissy Teigen shut down body shamers. Hi guys, welcome to another Shared News from Home. We have so much to talk about today. As always, I'm your host, Deanna Zaring, and today I am joined with the lovely Alex. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Fiona. Happy Monday.
Thank you. So let's dive into Kristin Cavallari's divorce. It's so sad. Tell me what's happening.
So some sad news to kick it off this morning. Kristin Cavallari and Cutler announced their divorce after 10 years together. As we know, they were together for 10 years, married 7 of them, and have 3 kids together. And Kristin shared this news on Instagram this past weekend, writing, "It's with great sadness, after 10 years together, we have come to a loving conclusion to get a divorce. We have nothing but love and respect for one another and are deeply grateful for the years shared, memories made, and the children we are so proud of." She continued saying, "This is just the situation of 2 people growing apart. We ask everyone to respect our privacy as we navigate this difficult time within our family." Jay also shared the same message on Instagram, and this is all just very, very sad. You know, this season of their reality show, there were rumors that Jay cheated with Kristin's best friend, Kelly, but Kristin never believed it. She shut them down, saying, "I didn't believe it for 1 second." They had a very open conversation on the show. And so this is just very, very sad. They were about to approach their wedding anniversary in 2 months. They got married in Nashville in 2013. So this is a little shocking for fans,
Right.
and just some sad news to start with. So what do you think about this?
It's such a shame. I think they were such a fun couple. I know so many people loved their show. The one thing I will say is I think that even though from the outside looking in, it's so hard for us to process these stories, and obviously on so many levels it's so sad, but you have to think like they're just probably doing what's best for them, what's best for their family, and who knows what the next chapter will hold. Hopefully it'll be their best one yet. And I have a feeling that they will nail the co-parenting thing. It seems like they really, really are ending this with a lot of love. So sad news, but you know, we got to look at the glass half full, and I'm sure there will be amazing things to come for them. That's probably all we can hope for, right?
Definitely. I mean, it's very understandable after 10 years, you know, for people to just grow apart. It happens and it's natural, and we wish the best for them also.
Absolutely. Moving on to some happier news, the cast of Sunny with a Chance just had one of the most epic Zoom reunions yet. They got together, they pre-taped it, and then they dropped it on YouTube like the best surprise ever for fans. We had so many of the cast members: Demi Lovato, Tiffany Thornton, Allison Ashley Arm, Doug Brocco, I don't know, Doug, sorry, Sterling Knight, Audrey Whitby, Matthew Scott Montgomery, Shane Topp, and Damian Haas. It was truly a reunion fans were not expecting, and we're so excited to see that cast reunited. They were such a unique Disney show at the time. They really made waves, and I think it was such an exciting moment during all of this craziness to get some light. Demi really, really opened up with her former castmates. She got super real and super candid about the struggles she went through just in general over the past few years, but also during her time on the show. She said, when Allison asked what everyone's been up to, she said, "I went to rehab several times." She laughed it off. And what I think is really cool is she shared that Tiffany was a major inspiration to her. Obviously, their 2 characters on the show were super close. They had a lot of scenes together. And she said, quote, "When I went to treatment for the first time, you were my biggest inspiration coming out of it because you dealt with all of those pressures of being a woman on TV." She also opened up that it was such a shame that they wasted a lot of energy on what they wore on set, and explained how they used to spend hours in wardrobe and now she spends 10 minutes. At the time, she was dealing with her eating disorder. And she said that she may have been happier with the way she looked while she was on the show, but she is so grateful for the mindset she has now, which is such a Demi thing to say. So much growth,
Right.
so much self-reflection. One of the things that was a bit shocking was she opened up about how overworked she was as a child. She said she would be on breaks and people would come in for meetings. Lunch was meetings. She never had a moment to just rest. She said, quote, "When I was young, when you start off in the industry as a 7 or 8-year-old, you value your self-worth with your success. I have moments all the time where I'm like, do I want to continue this or do I want to pull a Tiffany and move to Texas, have a family and a farm?" So such a cute nod to Tiffany. She obviously stepped away from the limelight and has a whole new life. Did you see any of their reunion? What were your thoughts? Were you surprised that Demi opened up? I mean, I feel like she keeps it so real.
Right. Demi always keeps it real. She's been very open about her struggles and being in and out of rehab. So it was nice that she made light of it in a way. Not that it's a joke at all, but that we see her, that she's grown from it and able to kind of make light of it. Made me very happy that she's in a much better place now. But I do agree. I mean, being in that Disney world and just a child star is very, very difficult. And Demi has been in the limelight since she was very young, and it's hard. I mean, you know, it's hard to kind of overcome that and go through normal teenage struggles in front of people in the public. So I completely understand.
I agree. I mean, I think she really has used her platform to explain that like human problems are going to come up and it's all about the way you handle them, and setbacks are okay. You just have to keep moving forward. And I think that it was just a really nice, pure moment to see her reunite with some of the people that were at the beginning of all of this for her, you know?
Right.
Such a crazy thing. I think we will always have such a soft spot for any Disney reunions. The nostalgia is just too good.
Too good. Definitely. Well, moving on, something else in the news this past weekend, very funny. Brad Pitt did a very interesting impersonation on Saturday Night Live this past weekend of Dr. Anthony Fauci. Earlier this month, Dr. Fauci said he'd want Brad Pitt to portray him on Saturday Night Live. And guys, it happened. Brad did the cold open of the show as Dr. Fauci, clarifying some of Trump's statements about the virus. And let's just take a look at what he had to say right now.
Now, there's been a lot of misinformation out there about the virus. And yes, the president has taken some liberties with our guidelines. So tonight, I would like to explain what the president was trying to say.
He is just so good, right? I mean, I love that Dr. Fauci wanted Brad Pitt, like the most handsome actor he could ever choose, portray him, you know? And it's been said that a lot of women are kind of sliding in his DMs. He is a very good looking doctor. And I just loved the whole impersonation. Brad did an amazing job. At the end, you know, he took off his wig and thanked him in a very, very respectful way. And kind of, it's nice to kind of see that lightening of the situation on Saturday Night Live as they do so well, you know?
Absolutely. I think there's something to be said about we all need SNL for moments like this, you know? We depend on them for a nice, humorous break. And you know what? I couldn't agree with you more about how funny it is that he chose Brad Pitt to portray him. But if you're going to pick a Hollywood actor to portray you, aim high, right? Why not go for Brad Pitt? I love it. And I am just thinking about how hard he must be working. And I think it's awesome. I hope this brought some joy and some relief into his life, because what a stressful job to be facing right now. Honestly, SNL is truly a treasure. I don't know what we would do without them. Moving on to another treasure, Miss Chrissy Teigen. I don't know what we would do without her either. She just shut down body shamers in the way only Chrissy can. She posted a video of herself standing in front of a mirror while wearing a swimsuit, as one does, because why not? And of course, a body shamer had to go and ruin the fun. Somebody commented she was shaped like SpongeBob, which I don't even know what that means. She's shaped like the goddess she is. But Chrissy responded saying, I know you ain't talking, because she can't even just be bothered with someone like that. Who cares? And some fans, of course, as always, reached out showing support, because that is just how this crazy world of Twitter works. You're going to get haters and you're going to get fans. One fan wrote, I'm sorry everyone is being so rude to you. You're so beautiful inside and out. Chrissy responded, it's okay. I've been a rectangle my whole life and it's gotten me pretty far. Another fan wrote, these comments are exhausting. And Chrissy responded, yeah, they are super mean, LMAO. So as always, Chrissy is not here for the nonsense. She is, as always, such a positive light. I know she has sort of her own very unique way about going around all of this Twitter hate, and she has no problem getting in the sandbox with people. But more than anything, she's happy to laugh at them and she's happy to laugh at herself. So I'm always here for a Chrissy moment. What did you think?
Chrissy Teigen is one of my favorite people to follow on social media. I mean, the way she claps back at haters is just incredible. She does it so well. And I mean, if SpongeBob looks like that, then I want to look like SpongeBob too, because her body is banging. It always has been. I mean, she is a freaking model. So I'm not here for this. And I love Chrissy so much. So praise you, Chrissy.
Same.
But moving on, some other news we have to get into today. This is one of my favorite couples. Power couple for sure. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, who continuously troll each other on social media. Blake took to her Insta stories to tease Ryan's new hairstyle, which is a baby man bun. Look at that right there. She wrote, quote, I dare you to forget this every time you see him for the rest of eternity. And it looks like their kids may have been behind this hairstyle, but Ryan responded on his story saying, quote, clearly your birth control doesn't work, so, and totally trolled her right back. I mean, it's all, on their birthdays, they have done this publicly. Like, Ryan will put half of Blake's face on Instagram and say, to my beautiful wife, and Blake has done the same. So, this is another thing we just love to see on social media and appreciate this. And Ryan Reynolds is like my guy. So he can wear the baby bun. He can wear anything he wants and he still looks great. I'm here for it. What about you, Fiona?
I couldn't agree more. I think they are such an awesome example of a couple that keeps their family life and their relationship really private, while just letting everyone in just enough. They show their personality. They show how they banter with each other. They love to poke fun at themselves, which makes them so relatable, even though they are two of the most beautiful people to ever walk the earth. And right. I think that their attitude towards social media is really, really refreshing. And I kind of am always just waiting for more. I can't wait to see how they troll each other next. And I love that we got a little glimpse into the fact that Ryan's hair is also overgrown, and even the most handsome guy is still struggling without his regular scheduled haircuts. So I'm here for it.
Celebrities, they're just like us, celebrities, right?
Exactly. All right, you guys. Well, that is all of the news we've had to share so far this week. We want to know all your thoughts on that Sonny with a Chance reunion, Kristin's divorce, all of the things. So be sure to let us know down in the comments. Before you go, be sure to subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, and then click right over here to watch another new video. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring. You can follow me on socials at Fiona Zaring. And thank you, Alex. Where can everybody find you?
You can follow me on social at Alex Schiffman as well.
Love it. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.